the get-together with me, Teacher Monica, when I'm at my house and you're at your house and we get together and jump into music. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful morning and a really good breakfast. Oh, Lyra and Lena are here. Good morning, Lyra and Lena. And Everly is here too. And Marcus and Marlene. You know what? Today is a very special day. Today is Chinese New Year. It's the Lunar New Year. Gong hei fa choi. Gong hei fa choi. That's right. And you know what? We're going to celebrate today. You know what? Let's get started. First, we're going to say hi to everybody. Can you guys get a rhythm going on your lap? Okay, let's see. Let's get a rhythm going on our lap like this. Here we go. Good day. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good day. How are you? Good to see you. I know you. Oh, yay! Good day. How are you, dear Marcus and Marlene? Good day. How are you, dear Everly? How are you? Oh, and Mama Jamie too. Oh, yeah. You know, I actually have to say a hi to a few more people here in the room with me who didn't say hi to Teddy. I say, good day. How are you, dear Teddy? Good morning, Teddy. Oh, and there's so many animals with Panda back there. Do you know those are special animals? They're part of the calendar. That's right, the Chinese zodiac calendar. We have rooster and the ox and the monkey and the sheep. Who else is there? The snake and the rat and the dog and the pig. Oh, and hare. And they're hanging out with Panda. Did you know Panda is from China? Yeah, Panda's from China. And I'm missing the horse. I need to get a horse. And who else am I missing? Oh, and Dragon. Oh, Dragon is here. Let's see Dragon. Oh, look at that. Oh, did you see that? That's a dragon. Whoa. There's a dragon here today. I wonder why that is. Oh, don't worry. We're going to figure that out. But first, let's sing our song. Do you guys have your instruments with you? You know what? Maybe you could get your instruments together and you could jam along. Yeah, all right. Let's see. Let's get our instruments together. I'm getting my ukulele, and I'm pretty sure it's already in tune, and we are going to sing our song. Are you ready? We'll sing and dance and smile today, making friends along the way. We're growing together and having fun. I jump in the music and jump into music. We'll play two maracas and bang on the drum. Get out the scarf and have some fun. Get out the instruments and jam along. I jump in the music and jump into music. We'll sing with your dad and sing with your mom. We'll sing with your sister, it'll be really fun. Sing with grandma and grandpa too. I jump in the music, I jump into music. All right, good job, good playing and singing along with me. Oh my goodness, you know, I have a lot of things in my room today because it's Chinese New Year. That's right, and you know, that means that we're celebrating the Lunar New Year. And the lunar means la luna. You remember last week we were learning about Español. Luna is the word for moon in Spanish. But the moon is the lunar. The luna means moon. And so lunar means the year around the calendar that reflects the moon, the cycles of the moon. So I live here in Canada. And in Canada, we celebrate, our calendar follows the sun, the solar calendar. And when we have our New Year, it's January 1st. That's right. You know, right after Christmas, we have a big celebration. Happy New Year! Everybody was saying, right? And you're cheersing and kissing at midnight. Yeah. When the bell tolls at midnight, it's the New Year. But many cultures, especially in Asia and even First Nations cultures like here in Canada, celebrate the Lunar New Year. And of course, because it is ebbing and flowing, the date changes every year. We're going to learn a little bit about the traditions around Chinese New Year. And you know, there are billions and billions of people who live in China and are Chinese and follow the Chinese culture all over the world. Yes, and many other places in Asia also celebrate the Lunar New Year in their own way. Yes, and a lot of similarities too. But today we're going to get specific on the traditions from the Chinese culture. Now, Chinese, what does that mean? It means people from China, which is a place, which means we can find it on the globe. Let's find it on the globe, okay? Oh, my globe is very crowded today. I'm going to bring it over here. Ready? Let's spin it. Whoosh. Whoa! Oh my goodness, look at it go. Maybe I could put it on here. That would be good, yeah. Okay, there's our globe. Wow, can anybody tell me what the blue part is? What's the blue part? I wonder, yeah. The oceans, right? That's the water. Blue water is represented by the color blue a lot of times. And so you can see that our planet has got a lot of water on it. Look, that's so much water. This is called the Indian Ocean. And then this is called the Pacific. So big. And then over here we have the Atlantic Ocean. And yeah, and then there's Arctic Ocean, Antarctic and Arctic at the top. Okay. Well, it's a ball sphere. So is there a top or a bottom? I don't know. It could do anyways. See? It can go all the way any old way. Ah, Fred said ocean. Good job. Oh, Ruth is here. Brian, good job, Brian. Yes, it's the water, and Fred knows too. Good job, Fred. Okay, I love that. I'm just going to show you guys that Fred knows. Good job, Fred. All right, and so did Brian. Yeah. Okay, so today we are going to China, but let's start by finding out what these colored parts are. They're the land, right? There's lots of colors here. There's like, this is South America. And over here we have North America. And this pink part right here is where I live. Do you live there too? I think a lot of you do, but not everybody. I know Manitoba is here. And Manitoba lives in France, right? Yes, that's right. And I know that Jake lives in England. And we have some friends who live in Arizona. Right? Yeah, we have lots of friends from all over the world. But today I'm just going to show you where I live. I live right here on the very edge of the land and the water in a city called Vancouver. Can you say Vancouver? Vancouver. Very good. Okay, so today we are going to go all the way across the Pacific Ocean. Whoa, past Japan. This is Japan. To this big orange land called China. Yeah. Maybe you're from China, or maybe your family's from China, or maybe you're watching from China. If you're watching from China, please tell us in the comments, because we would be so thrilled to watch with you. Okay, so in China is where all these traditions that we're talking about come from. All right. I'm going to put the globe back over here. All right. So the traditions of Chinese New Year all come from a very old story, and I'm going to tell you the story. It's a legend. A legend means a story that people tell each other when they don't really know the answer. Well, maybe it's true, but it's a very good story, and it goes like this. So, long time ago, all the people were preparing for the Lunar New Year, and every year in this small village, a big creature called the Nian would come on New Year and destroy the village. Oh my goodness. And it was very upsetting. But the people who lived in this village were very smart. And they said, you know what? We're just going to get out of here every year. We're going to go to the forest and camp out and wait and then come back and rebuild like we do every year, our village, after this Nian comes and destroys the village. But one year, a very brave old man, he said, nope, I'm not leaving. I'm staying right here. And all the people said, you're crazy. What are you going to do? You can't stay here. The Nian is coming. He says, no, I'm not leaving. So all the people got ready and they packed themselves up and they took all their children and their animals and everything and they went to the forest and they camped out in the big cave. And the old man stayed. And that night, the old man, he got very loud. He got out his thunder drum. So I have a little tiny one. I actually have a big one too. I have a big one. It's not a real thunder drum, but it can be very loud. I hope that's not blowing your speakers. And he got out his cha-chas. These are cha-chas. In English, we call them cymbals. I like this. Isn't that an amazing sound? If you hit them really loud, it's so loud. I'm going to try one more time. Oh, I really like that sound. They're called cha-chas. So he was banging his cha-chas, banging the thunder drum. He put up lots of red banners. You see I put some red banners up here? They say special things like, may a bright star shine upon you, and Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fat Choi. And what's the other one that says, oh, be safe in and out of this house. You could put them in the doorway. He put them in the doorway. And he also lit a lot of firecrackers. These are firecrackers. These are symbolized firecrackers. And if they were real firecrackers, I could light them and they'd go bang, 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 and make lots of noise and smoke. In the air. And he did that all night. And then the next day, all the people came back from the forest and the cave. And they were amazed. The village was safe. It was exactly the same as when they left it. Nothing was ruined and everybody was okay. And they said, what did you do? How did you stop the Nian? And he said, I put up lots of red banners. Like those. I banged the thunder drum. I'm going to do both of mine because I like this one too. And I banged my cha-chas. Let's hear that one more time. And I lit lots of firecrackers. Bong, bong, bong. Oh, and he also hit his gong. I forgot about the gong. He had a big gong. Much, much bigger than mine. Isn't that a good sound? And apparently, the Nian does not like any of those sounds. And it scared away the Nian. And the people said, wow, we are going to do that from now on, every year on New Year's to celebrate and to keep the Nian away. And from then on, people were safe. And this tradition has continued ever since then. And people gather and have huge parades and bang the thunder drum going down the street. And cha-chas and firecrackers. And then a couple 1,000 years later, their emperor had a dream. The Chinese emperor had a dream that there were lions dancing in front of the palace. And he decreed that on the Lunar New Year, we also have lion dances. And that's why we have lion dances every year at the parade. Yes, and lion dances are like big costumes with kung fu masters inside of them, dancing and dancing around inside, and they look like gigantic, beautiful lions. Oh, yeah. And what else? Oh, and because always we have tradition of having big dragons in all the Chinese festivals, the dragon also comes and does a dragon dance. And that's also done by kung fu masters. And the longer your dragon, the better luck. Whoa! Mine's an accordion. Whoa! And the dragon flies all around and makes beautiful patterns and is really exciting. I'm going to show you a video of the dragon dance from 2017. And you know what? It was raining, but that didn't bother us. Okay, have a watch. with the dragon. Isn't that amazing? This takes us to the next question, which is the lion dance. You see here, there are some more fabulous lions, and the inside are two people in each costume, and they do a special lion dance. Now, there are two ways of saying Happy New Year, because in China there's two main languages, Mandarin and Cantonese. In Mandarin you say Gong Chi Fa Chai, and in Cantonese we say Gong Hei Fa Choi. So I'm always learning more, so if I'm pronouncing that wrong, please tell me. And you know what? Today we're going to sing a song, but we're going to do it in Cantonese, okay? All right, good job. Let's see if we could get our maracas. Let's see if we can sing our Happy New Year song. Let's get our maracas. Two maracas, two for you and two for me. Two maracas, they make me so happy. Two maracas, one for each hand. Two maracas, together we're a big band. All right, so in this song, we say Gong Hei Fa Choi a lot of times. Let's try with go open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, like this. Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Sing Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Ooh, that was good. Now, what if we did something interesting with the maracas, like we accent the part that we're not singing, like this. Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Sing Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Maybe we could do different things in this space. We'll do shaking. What about tapping? What about drumming? Whoa! The thunder drum. If you have a drum, you could do it on the drum, yeah? And then we go, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Let's try that. Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Sing Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Ooh, very good. Maybe we could do it all on the drum. I'm going to get the drum. Ready? Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Sing Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Ah! Oh my goodness, I love that. You know, you can play it however you like. I just love finding the space. Now, this song has more words. Do you guys want to be my band? Do you think you could play your maracas or any of your instruments? And I'm going to get my ukulele. Okay, and we're still going to accent the part that we're not singing. So we go like this. What's happened to the song? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Sing Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Oh, one more time. Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Sing Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Wow, very good. Now, there are some more words, and I want to sing them. So you guys jam along. Ready? The new moon tells us exactly when to celebrate with family and friends. Clean out the house and get out the broom. Sweep out the old year, bring in the new. Bring out the apples, the oranges too. Their colors bring us joy and good luck too. The dragon dances, the lanterns light, the firecrackers light up the night. Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Sing Happy New Year, Gong Hei Fa Choi, Gong Hei Fa Choi. Wow, good job. Did you notice that in that song I talked about a bunch of things? I said sweep the house. Yeah, and lots of people the day before, so it would have been yesterday, did a big house cleaning so that they'll get ready for the new year. So you have a clean slate. nice and clean, and maybe get rid of clothes you don't need anymore so you have space for new things. It's a really good thing to do anytime, really, but a wonderful thing to do on an annual basis. And then bringing out apples and oranges. They've been bright, beautiful colors and also delicious for a snack. And dragon dances. That's our dragon over here, right? And it says lanterns. Oh, did you know that the Chinese New Year is 15 days long, the celebration, and it begins with the parade and it ends with the lantern ceremony. And you know, we're going to do one too at the end of our class. Oh, I can't wait. That's one of my favorite things to do. I'll sing the lantern song. Very good job. Okie dokie. So, firecracker, firecracker, what do? You burst and you pop and you just can't stop. Boom! Do you think we could do that with a scarf? Let's get a scarf. We say, a firecracker, firecracker, what do? You burst and you pop and you just can't stop. Whoop, boom! Maybe we could do it with Teddy too. Yeah, let's see if we can get our little ones to sit on our lap, or you guys could do it with your Teddy like me. And Teddy still has on their very beautiful flowers from our Spanish lesson plan, but I just like them so much. I left them on. Let's go. Clip, clop, clip, clop. We're going for a ride. We sing, firecracker, firecracker, what do? You burst and you pop and you just can't stop. Whoa, so many firecrackers. They're tickling you too. Let's try again. Clip, clop, clip, clop. We're going for a ride. A firecracker, firecracker, what do? You burst and you pop and you just can't stop. I love firecrackers. Whew. And they're so loud. Oh my goodness. Everything about Chinese New Year is loud, right? Let's hit that gong. I kind of like that sound. Well, my gong is pretty small. I'm pretty sure the old man's gong was humongous and really loud. Very good. Okay, so one of the things that happens around Chinese New Year is the changing over of the year. So there are 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac, and every year it changes. That's right. And there is a story about how we got the animals in the zodiac, and I want to tell it to you. Now, I have this beautiful book right here. It's called The Great Race, and it's illustrated. It's written by David Bouchard, and the paintings are by Song Heng Huang, and they are so beautiful. I just want to tell you the story. So a long, long time ago, the Buddha, look, this story is told by a grandma. So grandma is telling a story to her daughter, her grandchild, and they have all the animals laid out on the bed. Okay. So here we have a picture of the Buddha. There's the Buddha. And the Buddha is called a meeting and invited all the animals to come. And the first 12 animals who got there got to be in the race. And the Buddha said, you will have to travel great distances. You will have to go across a desert, a forest, mountains, and the sea. And when you get to the other side, you'll get to the Jade City, which is the city, what does it say here? It says, the Jade City, the perpetual caring peace and never-ending opportunity for all people. I totally want to go there. So here all the animals gathered for the beginning of the race. The first owner said, when you arrive at the Jade, the person who arrives, or the animal who makes it to the Jade City first, will not be the greatest, and the one who comes in last will not be the least. You will be spread out like pearls on a necklace, and that's how you will influence all humanity. And so the animals are on the journey, And at some point, they just stop. And only certain ones make it to the very end. So let's see how the story goes. So here, the first part of the story, we have the dog and the pig. And the dog and the pig, they're very good friends. And, the pig is like, I don't really want to go very far. He's very, very slow walker. I just would rather just stay right here. And the dog says, well, I don't know. There's not a lot of food here. And the pig says, don't worry. I know how to find food under the dirt because they have a special nose. They could find things like truffles. They're so delicious underneath the dirt that they could eat. And the dog and the pig says, go on ahead, dog. It's all right. I'll be fine. And the dog says, no. The dog's very loyal and stays with the pig. And together they live forever as number 12 and number 11 of the Chinese zodiac. And then they go across, the rest of the animals go ahead across the desert, and the dragon and the rooster are in the lead at this point. And they get to a night's edge of the forest, and they are so thirsty. And the dragon and the rooster come upon a farm, and the rooster says, get this dragon some water. He needs water right now. And if you don't, he'll burn down your farm. Woo! And so the dragon drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks, and the rooster tries to get a little bit of water too. But while they're there, the rooster hears some commotion in the back. And it's a fox, and the fox is trying to steal the eggs from all the hens in the back. And the rooster's very brave and fights off the fox. And all the hens are so happy that the rooster saved them. They say, won't you please stay here with us? And so the rooster stays there at the edge of the forest and the desert and becomes number 10, I guess. 12, 11, 10. And then we have they get a little farther into the forest, and we have the monkey and the goat. And the monkey finds a beautiful pond and says, oh, look, don't I just look so beautiful in this pond? I've never looked so good ever in my life. I would just like to stay right here. And the goat says, I'm going to stay here too. I don't really care about this race, and I'm just going to hang out with you here. This is quite nice. There's lots of food, and it's warm. So why don't we just stay here? So then they become number 9 and number 8. And they continue on their journey through the forest, and the snake, meanwhile, has already convinced the beautiful horse to give him a ride on his back. And the snake says, oh no, you're going the wrong way, you're going the wrong way. And the horse says, no, I'm not, very stubborn, and goes off along the wrong way down the road. And the snake says, what are you doing? And the horse, we're totally lost now. And then the horse says, no, you have to stay here with me. You tricked me into carrying you, so now you will suffer. So they end up being number 7 and number 6. And they stay in the forest. And then we have the ox, the rat, the ox, the rat, the tiger, and the hare. And they go way over those mountains. You see that? They climb right over top of the mountains, and they stick together because it's a very hard road, and they work as a team. And one night they get visited by the dragon. You see the dragon is back? And the dragon says, I've already flown all the way to the Jade City, and I've seen that there will be a great feast and celebration for whoever wins this race. But I also noticed that there are wolves all around the gate ready to get you when you get there. So I'm going to go and send them to heaven, and you guys can continue the race. So the dragon's very caring and giving and goes and protects everybody. And that is why they say the eyes in the sky, the stars, are the wolves. Yeah. And they keep going until they reach the ocean. And here we have a dilemma because the tiger and the hare, they don't want to swim. They can't swim. And the ox can swim. And the rat is very smart and says, won't you give me a ride on your shoulders? And we'll swim across the ocean and see if Jade City's on the other side. And then we can come back and tell these guys if it's safe to try and cross, because they didn't want to go if it was too far. And they get out into the ocean and look ahead. They can see Jade City, but the ox is so low in the water it can't see. Only the rat can see. And the rat says, you know what? It's no use. We better turn back. We're never going to make it across this sea. And tricks the ox. And the ox is so loyal, he turns around and goes back. And the little rat jumps off his shoulders and swims and goes off and wins the race. Meanwhile, the ox figures out that maybe he's lost the rat, and he turns around and he comes in second. And we end up having the tiger and the hare. They go a long way around the sea and come in third and fourth. And then the dragon comes in fifth. And all of these traits of these animals explain how the people who land in those zodiacs are, or so it's believed. Now, there is a nice song that goes along with this long legend, but I hope you like that story. It means something to us. Now, that rat was very smart, a little bit conniving. And the ox was very, very brave and honorable and caring. That's right. And it's steadfast. The ox. That's very good job. Okay, my goodness, we learned so many things about Chinese New Year today. And you know what? I think we have one more song to do. And it's all about the lanterns. Now, did you know in Chinese music, we often use something called a pentatonic scale. Now, I got my xylophone out here. I'm going to play for you guys this regular major scale. We say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! Come on, 7. 8. Maybe you can't hear that. I'm going to try a different one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did you hear that? And I put the numbers on there. Oh, you can see them. So that you can see there's 8 steps in our scale, right? Now, penta means 5. Let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 5, a scale with only 5 notes in it. So guess what? We don't need all of these notes to do our song about the lantern. We can get rid of number 4. We don't need number 4. And we don't need number 8. And we don't need number 7. We don't need number 7. So how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 left. This is what a pentatonic sounds like. That's a major pentatonic. There's something called a minor pentatonic, but we won't worry about that. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Very good. So our song about the lanterns, it goes like this. My lantern, sun and moon and stars. Put out all the lights, put out all the lights, so my lantern can shine brightly. Pretty nice, eh? My lantern, sun and moon and stars. Put out all the lights, put out all the lights, so my lantern can shine brightly. Isn't that pretty? You know, I need to get ready for the lantern song. I got my lantern here. And it already has a light inside. Can you see that light? You know, I bet you could see the light better if I turn out some of the lights like it says in the song. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to turn out this light here. You still see me? Oh, let's see if we can sing our song with the lantern. Can you see the lantern light now? Okay, and I get to do the gong for this one too. Where's my gong hitter? Here we go. My lantern, sun and moon and stars. Put out all the lights, put out all the lights, so my lantern can shine brightly. My lantern, sun and moon and stars. Put out all the lights, put out all the lights, so my lantern can shine brightly. It's really nice in here now. Very calm, you know? Wow. Thank you for doing that with me. Maybe you have a lantern at your house. Your mom or dad could help you light a candle and you could sing the song. Yeah, that would be good. Okay, well, I feel like we learned a lot of things about Chinese New Year today. And you know, there's even more things we're going to do next week because I didn't get to do all of them. Maybe a thunder drum dance. That would be fun. I'm going to turn on a few more lights so that we can finish up our class. Okay? Well, you know, feels like I'm forgetting to do something. Does anybody know what I forgot to do? There's definitely one more thing to do. And I think it has to do with popping. To pop something. Something that starts with a B sound. Do you know what it is? I think Brian knows. Brian is really good at reminding me of things that I forget. Because I'm very forgetful, aren't I, Brian? Let's see. Maybe if I put on a song that'll... Bubbles! Oh, Chantel's here. Hi, Johan. You're so right. Johan knows. Oh, and Lyra knows too. Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles. You guys are right. Oh, and Fred knows too. You guys are so smart. Thank you for helping me. Okay, let's get the song. Let's get the song. We got a party. Gong hei fa choi, everybody. It is a beautiful New Year's Day. Everyone singing, everyone dancing down on the drive. I feel like I am so alive. Down on the drive, I think I might go out tonight. Down on the drive tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Down on the drive. Down on the drive. Oh, 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 oh. Down on the drive. Down on the drive. Oh, 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 oh. Down on the drive. Down on the drive. Down on the drive tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Everyone walking, everyone talking. Down on the drive. I gotta go and see what's happening. Down on the drive. And won't you wave when you see me coming? Down on the drive tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Down on the drive. Oh, oh. Down on the drive. Oh, 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 oh. Down on the drive. Down on the drive tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Well, we've sung and danced and smiled today, making friends along the way. We're growing together and having fun. I jump into music, I jump into music. I sang with your dad and sang with your mom, sang with your sister, it was really fun. Sang with grandma and grandpa too. I jump into music, I jump into music. Played two maracas and banged on the drum. Got out the scarf and had some fun. Got out the instruments and jammed them all. I jump into music, I jump into music. All right. And you know what, everybody? I've seen some wonderful comments. If you want to say Happy New Year to someone, you can take your hand like this. And you say, Gong hei fa choi. Like this. Gong hei fa choi. You know, and next week, in a little bow, it's very respectful. Or you can say, Gong chi fa chai. Gong chi fa chai, which is in Mandarin. Yes. And next week, we're going to learn another song about that. And we're going to do a thunder drum dance. There's just so many things to talk about. And I've got some really beautiful things here. You say, Amanda says, absolutely amazing Lunar New Year class. Thank you so much. And that was a fantastic class. Thank you very much. And Ruth says it was a very interesting. Yeah. And it is. I learned so much about this a few years ago when I first started studying about Chinese New Year. And I just love to learn the story behind the songs and traditions. Yeah. Let's see. Time to say goodbye. Let's catch a train. Oh, first time joining. Well, welcome, Everly. And thank you all so much for joining me today. And if you're enjoying the class and you'd like to support the broadcast, you can always send me an e-transfer, or you can join me on Patreon, become a patron, like many of our friends here today, and pledge monthly. Thank you, and bye-bye from Lila, Xander, and Robin. Okay, let's say goodbye to everybody. Let's get a little rhythm going on. Well, the goodbye train is coming. See you soon. The goodbye train is coming, see you soon. The goodbye train is coming, the goodbye train is coming, yes, the goodbye train is coming, see you soon. Well, I'll say bye to Jake and Jess, see you soon. Well, I'll say bye to Ramona, see you soon. Well, I'll say bye to Lyra, and we'll all say bye to Lena, and we'll all say bye to Eva and Charlotte too. And the other Eva too. And you, and mums and dads and grandmas too, and nannies too, and the teacher too, oh, and Teddy too, and all the animals in the zodiac too, and Panda too, and the bear family too, and the little birds too. Oh, you thought it was interesting too? Of course you did. They're such curious little birds. And you. Gong hei fa choi. Gong chi fa chai. Everybody have a happy New Year, happy Lunar New Year. And I hope you have some wonderful food today as a celebratory day. Yeah, maybe some pot stickers. Sending you lots of love from me. Here's my heart. Boom, 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 boom. Mucho amore. Lots of love to everybody. Can you believe spring is in the air? That's really what Chinese New Year is a celebration of spring. It happens right at the very beginning of spring. I know we can see it here in Vancouver. I even saw some flowers. Yeah, and even if we had snow. Oh, amazing. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Great weekend. Sending you lots of love. Mwah. Thank you for your support. And Happy New Year. Got jump into music.